Hello there, hombres. My name's L.A.zy, and I welcome you all back to some delicious Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Although I don't know if you exactly call this delicious, it's just been a very long time since I played this main story. But either way, it's been a damn long time since we played the story. Yes, I received a daily bonus. Let's just get those out of the way real quick and get on the mission. Just quickly gonna check my grades over here. I normally never pay attention to these grades, but lately, when I've been playing on like off time with this game, I've just been like investing more and more in what's been going on, like the events, the online things, whatsoever. 10th place. That's really nice. Shortly, what does shortly say? Oh, I didn't participate. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay.
Please select a mission.
Aim true, be vengeful. Okay, what do we got?
Boss, this contract comes from the L.A.zy rebel militants. That's right. That general's fighters. Recently, one of their child soldier platoons staged an insurrection and split from the main group. Thing is, they took a hostage with them. The general's brother, his number 2. The contract is to extract both that prisoner and the leader of the renegade platoon. The message reads, "I love my brother. You must bring him back to me alive." It also says this about the leader of the child soldiers. He is an excellent soldier. I want to persuade him to rejoin the ranks of the righteous. Sounds a little too forgiving for the man who ordered those kids dead at the mine. I wonder what kind of persuasion the general has in store. With that in mind, here are your objectives. First, rescue and return the general's number 2 as requested. Second, extract the renegade leader, and we'll keep him at Mother Base. In other words, extract both targets out of the region. Good luck, boss.
Alrighty then. Understood. Extraction it is. Accept the
Mission
mission.
accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
Yup, we sure are. Okay, my equipment. Primary weapons. No, I don't need a grenade launcher, thank you very much. Yes, this is my little beauty, the Unak, as I like to call it. Okay, we got our yellow weapons, sports. Got everything else, buddy. Oh, D-Walker, you're up. The Urban Snake Edition, with extra submachine guns, and an anti-air, anti-surface rocket launcher. Let's do this. Commence mission ASAP. Man, I love this game to bits. I can't believe that I took a hiatus from it. Well, not exactly a hiatus. 2 months exactly. I did play the side ops missions in order to collect a couple of soldiers because I have a couple of mother bases scattered around the globe. I did have to wait. Ain't true, be vengeful. I had to waste a couple of pennies in order to, get those bases up. Yeah, I know, microtransactions and all that, but I honestly just couldn't resist. Honestly, I couldn't.
Your mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the general's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the L.A.zy militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on the map.
Nice.
Boss, child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get
Yeah, just like we did last time. Ooh, we still got that music going on. Good. God damn it. Not gonna comment on that. I just love the music. And I know I said that 3 times. Hey, D-Walker, buddy, old pal. Haven't seen you in a while. Ooh, plants. Some weed. Alright, let's go. We're getting a lot of resources. Whoa! Alright, I do remember. I did set up the music volume for that, like, way up. I'll grab them later. Let's just quickly check this out. Let's god. That's a lot of resources to waste.
Commencing platform construction. Commencing platform construction.
Nice. And I think I have enough coins to set those up immediately.
Plant expansion complete.
Alright, good enough.
Plant expansion
Let's go! Don't have a whole day to waste. Oh, it's nighttime as well. I noticed it just now. We're not exactly being quiet, running around a roller skate like that.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your iDroid.
The map has marker placed.
Do-do-do.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That's strange. Ocelot never, like, gave any pointers about vantage points. Not that I needed it, exactly. Okay. We're here. Let's see what we got.
You have arrived at
Is this
your
the place?
destination.
Yep, this is the place. Well, what do you got? Ooh.
Is that him? Okay, that's the General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
More kids.
There he is, the commander.
There he is?
Extract him.
Ooh, gotcha. As always, doing it very sneaky. If we fail at that, we're going loud. So loud that I'm not gonna like it. Here's someone.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Okay, just in case. Will you survive the full extraction? Well, I have to extract you manually via helicopter. We can't fully extract him. Damn it. Okay, just a little kid over there. And this mission...
Enemy presence detected.
Where?
The map has been updated.
Damn it.
Great. You've located both the targets. Now extract them. The order doesn't matter.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
That's a
updated.
group of child soldiers. No, must be a squad they had out on patrol. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
There we go. Okay. Shh. Ooh. Where? There. Can we strike you? Damn. What do we need?
Boss, another child soldier has entered the
And?
village. Must have been out on patrol. Looks like they had more than one patrol out. Security will be tighter now. Watch yourself.
Pangi ya General ya Bakala Kilumbu Mosi.
Why can't we extract? There's the mission, right? Okay, whatever. We'll call a helicopter.
Please select a landing zone. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
All the way over there. Are you fucking kidding me?
Ilumbu, Mosi, Tata ya Bankaka, Amono, Elaka Mono, Mambu General Salaka.
Marker placed.
I don't want markers, damn it.
Marker removed.
Bantu ya Buta,
Please select a
Tiambele,
landing zone.
Ketinkaka Mosi, Beto Nyonso,
Support helicopter requested.
Tampidina, ya Ikentangu, ya Kubutuka Diaka.
I really can't extract them via Fulton. This is gonna be a pain in the ass then, because I can't even transport them via Deep Walker. Where? I saw nothing. Oh! A car! Good.
Detected.
Please.
The map has been updated.
Let me take you both out. There you go. And you.
Enemy presence detected.
Disengage or use your tranquilizer pistol or CQC to put him down gently. This is B-Squad! On station at L.A.zy!
Shit. Didn't manage to do this quietly, but oh well. The YouTube use that. Come with me. Nice. Okay. Hold on to your seats, buckos. I used to love hearing that music whenever the helicopter's waiting for me. I just love that music so much. We're here, P-Quad. Take these two away. And here's another one for you. Roger that. That was an easy mission. Wait. The correct phrasing is successful mission back in this game. Why is the cursor spazzing out? Well, not the cursor, but target ready.
Extraction arrived.
He's coming too.
at the base.
Roger that.
Lifesaver. Nice.
Mission complete. Great work.
A B. Nah, whatever. We're overloading on heroism.
Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Nice. Quarantine platform has been constructed. Move between platforms using the iDroids to turn some under base menu while the aerial command center. Ooh, some more elites. A lot of them, I'm guessing.
Boss, we have an emergency.
Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
Is it the same kind of blisters we encountered at Devil's house? Because that's pretty much what it sounds to me. A chemical bioattack? Could be any of those things, to be honest. Well, what do you guys say?
Mission
Look
list
closely.
updated.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's house. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean. You'll have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection. From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine. Given the situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. But they will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have no choice. Boss, open your iDroid.
Yeah, it's those same exact...
I'll explain how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management.
Yeah?
First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you.
Sounds kinda complicated, to be honest. Well, what else do you want me to do now? I have no idea what to do now. Can't pick them up, so...
Boss, a new job's come in.
Alright.
It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shabani and the others to Nzoyabadia-Bulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory.
Select a mission.
Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
Alright. We can't even set up dispatch missions. What does the cassette tape say?
Look closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. The infection rate, along with the number of dead, are both on the rise. If we don't find the cause, and soon...
Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House? This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. It could be a counterplay by Skullface.
That's insane. You mean they weaponize parasites?
Parasites as weapons. That definitely falls under the Biological Weapons Convention, but it's something the world would never see coming. And no one's ever developed a vaccine for parasites.
So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa.
It may be. But if it is, how do the Yellow Cake and Walker Gears fit in? There must be something bigger we're not seeing. Anyway, our priority now is to prevent more casualties.
The medical team is studying the infection, but we can't treat anyone until we know the root cause. All we can do right now is halt the spread of infection.
As if things can get any more complicated.
Remember before, boss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently. Close contact. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic
That guy?
pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then.
Miller, that is a baseless accusation.
The source of the infection is Quiet. Everyone suspects her.
We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before. The bodies in the water at the oil field facility, those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House. They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Cypher. The infection could have come from elsewhere. But at the very least, she does know something.
It's not like she's gonna talk.
No, not through words anyway. But what about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic. There must have been a reason for that.
A reason for shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men.
What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection but couldn't communicate that to us? The answer to that, the source of the infection, might be in the mouths of the infected.
You think there's some kind of clue in their mouths?
I don't know. But maybe there's something about the mouths of those who become symptomatic, something in common.
Something their mouths have in common. Forget it. We can't trust her. Even if she can spot the infected, I don't want her help.
I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on.
Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is gonna be the end of us.
Stand down. You've got zero proof. Try to keep an open mind on this, boss. There has to be a way to identify who's infected.
This is turning into Ace Attorney Phoenix Wright all of a sudden. Because of how they push accusations onto each other and how they suspect each other. But nonetheless, looks like we got a new element of gameplay into this, identifying who's sick or not. What's this scene? What's this leak supposed to even be? Whatever. Anyway, with that done, I am gonna leave this video here. A short mission, but in the end we came up with major revelations. Turns out that our base is overwritten with parasites, the same ones we saw at the Devil's House. And that is not good. That's gonna be another if that's gonna be like another mechanic implemented in this game, because for my opinion, what I just heard, it's gonna be a pretty complicated, boys. It's gonna be a fun next couple of missions. So yeah, basically, new things, bad things. We got parasites on our hands. It was a short mission, all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.